Can you be racist to your race? It is possible to be racist towards your own race, yes. It's called internalized racism. Wikipedia.org Wiki internalized racism prov equals S-flaw 1. Asians are not all the same race. Some Asians have deep historical beef, i.e., Japan and China, but I think I know what you mean. I know a self-hating Filipino, hates everything about Filipinos, hates the culture, the language, the looks. He wishes he was white. That's still racism. Candace Owens is a prime example of this. Clarence Thomas has entered the room. As a white person, yes, lots of white people hate white people. Have you been on Reddit? But nobody really cares when it's self-race depreciating, no matter what race you are. Uncle Roger is hilarious making fun of Asian, and he can get away with it. Chris Rock funny as hell poking fun at black people, and he can. George Carlin was hilarious making fun of white people culture, and he could. In general is okay if you are one. Yes, on the Asian hate. No on liking the dark jokes. Making dark jokes doesn't make you racist. Dark jokes are just more extreme jokes that some people may find offensive, but ultimately, they are jokes. Hate towards your own race is real. You can be a sexist female. You can be a homophobic gay person. It doesn't make sense logically, but some people are that way. They usually hate themselves in different ways and leads to that. Uncle Ruckus. You've never seen a self-loathing Caucasian? Yeah. I used to know a mixed guy who really hated being black and black people. I also know it was a self-hate thing and probably not something he learned from his white mom. He would complain a lot about how his mom refused to have any skin lighteners or hair relaxers in the house. She apparently also hid her own hair straightener. He was very loud about calling his mom a bitch one day because she gave him a lil pamphlet on different types of hairstyles he could do with his natural 4C hair. Yes, I'm racist towards humans. What has this sub turned into? Wasn't this asked in a slightly different fashion earlier in the last 24 hours? Absolutely. Anyone can hate anything, even themselves. My dad was Mexican and said racial slurs about Mexicans and other races all the time. It was awful. Anyone can be racist or prejudiced against anything, including the groups they are a member of. Taking account of my readings on the subject, I felt that racism and bigotry are a bit too interchangeable in modern times. I think racism needs to involve the stifling of power freedom and should be reserved for situations where that has happened, and from people who have the power to do so. On the other hand, any idiot can be a bigot. The Uncle Ruckus example was a good one, but is he truly removing anyone's power? He's just bigoted against his own people. There is only a race, the human one. The only racism I've seen, indeed, is toward poors. Yes, being racist means being racist toward everyone, no exception. Its implication isn't good vs bad, it's as a racist, let me point out the fact this individual group of people is there when it's irrelevant, hence didn't catch non-racists' attention. Yes, you can make jokes and not be racist, but you can also make jokes and very much be racist. It's just expected of you to be able to understand that the joke you're making is racist, and that you are being ironic.